One of the biggest users of the Overdrive Preamp 250 by DOD is Yngwie Malmsteen. That pedal has just been reissued. Today I'm going to take a look at that pedal and two other pedals that Yngwie has used to see what's what. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Yngwie J and it's good to have you along. Like I said, today I'm taking a look at the Overdrive Preamp 250 by DOD. Now if you're looking for that old school Yngwie Malmsteen sound, that's probably the pedal that you're going for. Yngwie has later been known to use the YJM 308, also by DOD, and later, currently, the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive. The 308 and the Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive are no longer in production, and as was the case with the 250, which has just been reissued. So I'm going to check out that and also slightly compare it to those two pedals that are currently unavailable. I'll also give you some alternatives towards the end of the video if you want to check something similar out. Maybe at lower price points or something like that. So I have here a Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Strat with the Seymour Duncan YJM Fury pickups, which are his more recent pickups. And I also have the Marshall Plexi that I usually use. Here's my clean sound. Some delay in the loop. So I have the 250 set at both knobs halfway, just two knobs on these pedals, very simple. Now gain all the way down and level all the way up as a kind of clean boost. That gain, and it will become noisy now. I don't have a noise gate here, just so you can compare the hisses of the pedals. So far it sounds like something I would use. Let's put it on max and see what it thinks of that. Before I keep going, a huge thank you to everyone who supports this channel in any way, shape or form. There are different ways in the description that you can support. There's Patreon, where you get access to my music lessons and a bunch of exclusives. There are affiliate links where if you buy something that way, you support the channel at no extra cost to you. You can buy my music there via Bandcamp, or if you want to, you can just like, share and watch to the end of this video, because that really helps with the algorithm. Whichever way you support, a huge thank you. Okay, very much as you would expect. There are different versions of this pedal out there. There's this one, there's the older reissue, there's probably the grey spec one if you can find that. That'll cost you an arm and a leg. JHS has a pedal out that's kind of a clone of the grey spec. That one sounded really nice. Let's compare this to the 308 and the Fender. So let's just compare his first. This originally didn't have a lead, like the 308 doesn't. It's kind of meant to be on all the time type of thing. So it makes a bit of a clunky noise when you turn it off. Or on, I should say. So, there's something weird about it. Which, if you just leave it on, don't think it'll bother anyone. But you can notice the hiss, at least here, might be because I have a compressor over there. That'll flatten things out a bit. YouTube might flatten things out a bit, depending on what you're listening with, might do some stuff. But there's an increase in hiss with each pedal. So the 250 makes the least amount of noise, 308 a bit more, the Fender even more, and that will probably reflect in the sound as well, or I know it will. So let's go through just some rhythm playing. So the 250 is the bassiest of the bunch and has the least gain. Let's do the same again, but this time with some lead playing. So they are a bit different. Yeah, so those are the 3 pedals. Now the Fender and the 308, like I said, they're not in production anymore, and you might have to pay quite a lot if you find one. Like I said, I'll give you some alternatives. I already mentioned a couple. The JHS Preamp Overdrive, not very affordable, but very good. The Mosky D250X, excellent sounding, although these are really cheap and they're prone to breaking, I suspect. Personally, I've gotten really close with the Strymon Riverside, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite pedal. Even, I'm hard pressed. I mean, of these 3, I like the Fender the most. But I use the Strymon because it's more flexible, and I think I might actually like that even more than the Fender. I actually have to put them up against each other probably at some point. The Strymon Sunset is a great alternative as well. The great thing about these Strymons is that they have a built-in noise gate, so you don't need a separate noise gate, because with these you do need a noise gate. If you want that old school Yngwie Malmsteen thing, the 250 is absolutely great. And if you want, you could get an EQ pedal and use that in conjunction with this, or a kind of something that pushes this a bit. If I remember correctly, Yngwie used to use something, was it delay units of some sort, to push the 250 a bit more, because he wanted a bit more overdrive. That might also change the tonal characteristics of the pedal a bit, especially if you use an EQ. You could adjust to taste, because this has no controls apart from gain and level. But this is very nice. I'm not bashing it, I just like the Fender more, and the 308s actually, to be fair. If you want to check out my favorite overdrive pedals ever, there's a video here. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you support the channel through one of the links in the description. But above all, I hope you have a nice day. See you. Take care. Bye.